In the 90s, the world was buzzing with excitement as the sun set on Fridays. It wasn't just the end of the week, it was the beginning of something extraordinary.
Let's rock this joint!
And we say, goodbye 80s, hello 90s.
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
Whether you were a carefree teenager, a young adult ready to hit the town, or a family gathering around the TV, Friday nights were a time to escape reality and immerse yourself in the vibrant world of 90s culture. Join us as we embark on a nostalgic journey through time to rediscover the magic of what Friday nights were like in the 1990s.
I thought this was a party! Let's dance!
Number 1. Video rental nights. For folks who grew up during the lively 90s, there's one memory that shines through the colorful lights and wild trends. Video rental nights. These were the times when going to the neighborhood blockbuster or cozy corner video store wasn't just another chore. It was like stepping into a whole new world of excitement and endless options.
I'll be there.
Just call my name.
I'll be there.
Back before streaming services made things easy, picking out the perfect movie or video game for a cozy Friday night at home was a big deal all by itself.
What a difference.
We can rent them for 3 evenings. More videos. More selection. More fun.
Rows upon rows of VHS tapes or game cartridges lined the shelves, each one promising a thrilling adventure or a journey into movie magic.
However, I always keep a little XL1 on hand because you never know when you may need it.
The smell of popcorn and the soft hum of VHS players added to the whole vibe, making it an experience you would remember in a hurry.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
And let's remember how these nights were all about togetherness. Friends and family coming together around the TV, armed with snacks and drinks, made for some serious memorable moments.
Hired costs less than $500. Put it this way, we're watching a great movie, and you're watching.
Whether it was a chill movie night with loved ones or an epic gaming session with friends, these experiences went beyond just watching or playing. They were about bonding and making memories that would last a lifetime. Even though video rental stores might be a thing of the past now, the food memories they left behind still live on, and so are the memories of LAN parties. Number 2. LAN parties. Remember the time when online gaming was still a baby and hanging out with pals for a gaming night meant hauling your desktop computer to someone's place? Yes, we're diving into the golden age of LAN parties. At the core of every LAN party were the bulky CRT monitors hogging half the desk space. Setting up for a LAN party was an art. The room buzzed with the whir of computer fans, the tapping of keyboards, and the occasional frustration over tangled LAN cables. But amidst it all, there was a sense of friendship, with gamers united by the shared goal of dominating in multiplayer games. LAN parties had their playlist featuring classics like Counter-Strike for those brag-worthy headshots, Warcraft 3 for epic RTS battles, and Unreal Tournament for lightning-fast chaotic shootouts. These games weren't just about winning, they were about creating unforgettable gaming moments. No LAN party was complete without a stash of snacks and energy drinks, Mountain Dew, Doritos, and pizza-fueled marathon gaming sessions that stretched into the early hours of the morning. But LAN parties were about more than just pixels and polygons. They were about the social experience, the laughter, the banter, and the collective groans when someone's connection dropped.
What? Dude, VNC. It'd be a lot easier to just set it up right now, right here.
Shut up, put VNC on it so I can
No.
hear.
Looking back at the 90s LAN party era, it's evident that these gatherings were more than just gaming sessions. They were a celebration of gaming culture.
You have like files shared so we can like copy it? Yeah. Because I got like a group of people over there, we're all down with the worms thing.
Back in the days when LAN parties were all the rage, other awesome ways to hang out were at coffee shops. Number 3. Coffee shop hangouts. In the noisy city streets, there was a cozy haven where warmth and friendship brew, the local coffee shop. These coffee spots took the vibe from TV shows like Friends and made it real.
Here's something that could knock the bottom out of the coffee market if Sid let housewives in on his little secret.
They were not just places to grab a coffee anymore. They were like trendy hangout spots where you could chill out, catch up with pals, and even enjoy some live music. Just like Central Perk, these coffee joints had this amazing vibe that drew in people from all walks of life. You walk in, and suddenly conversations are flowing, laughter fills the air, and friendships are blossoming over a cup of joe and a slice of cake. It was like a second home where you could just relax and be yourself. And let's talk about the live music. It's the cherry on top. From local talents to seasoned performers, these gigs created such a cool atmosphere. The gentle strumming of guitars and soulful melodies made the whole experience unforgettable.
The color, art and imagination of modern taste, coffee houses like this one at Kensington are having a new vogue throughout the country.
These coffee shop hangouts were like little escapes from the crazy pace of everyday life. They were places where you could kick back, recharge your batteries, and connect with others. Whether you're meeting up with old friends, making new ones, or just enjoying some alone time with a good book, these spots had you covered. Even though coffee shops are cool hangout spots, they didn't steal the thunder from concerts. Number 4. Grunge and alternative rock concerts. The 90s witnessed a shift in the music scene with the explosive rise of grunge and alternative rock, forever imprinting themselves on the hearts and minds of a generation. Imagine yourself in the throes of a live concert, surrounded by the electric energy of the crowd as these genres take center stage.
Hey! Everybody happy? You want rock and roll?
Grunge and alternative rock emerged as a rebellious force, challenging the glossy sheen of mainstream pop and the glitz of hair metal that had dominated the airwaves. In dimly lit venues and sprawling stadiums alike, bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Soundgarden unleashed their raw, unfiltered sound, igniting a revolution in the music industry. At concerts, the air crackled with electricity as fans swayed and moshed to the thunderous beat, losing themselves in the cleansing release of the music. The signature traits of grunge and alternative rock were on full display: the earth-shaking guitar riffs, the pulsating bass lines, and the pounding drums that echoed throughout your bones. Above it all, the hauntingly melodic or anguished vocals echoed the struggles and triumphs of a generation searching for meaning in a turbulent world.
You guys look great! We got some back in black for you, ready? Oh, yeah.
These concerts were communal experiences where fans found solace and connection in the shared deliverance of the music. They were proof of the power of authenticity and raw emotion, challenging the status quo of mainstream rock and offering a glimpse into a more genuine, unfiltered world. Another awesome memory from the good old days is the thrill of skateboarding. Number 5. Skateboarding. Do you recall the excitement of skateboarding back in the 90s? It was as if the sound of wheels rolling on pavement created a lively melody, pulsating with a spirit of youthful enthusiasm. Imagine those Friday evenings spent practicing ollies and kickflips at the local park, the ground etched with memories of each trick attempted. The skate scene at the time wasn't just about mastering tricks, it embodied a unique culture. Folks rocked out to punk rock blasting from battered boomboxes, traded stickers and skate mags with pals, and constantly pushed the boundaries of what they could achieve on their boards. It was all about breaking free, unleashing creativity, and rebelling against the mundane. And not to be forgotten is the iconic fashion. Baggy jeans, oversized tees adorned with bold designs, and those essential Vans or Airwalk sneakers that never left our feet. Every skater was a rebel, carving their path through the urban jungle and leaving a mark on the world. Skateboarding in the 90s wasn't just a sport, it was a means of expression, rejecting conformity and relishing the thrill of the ride. Each successful kickflip felt like a triumph, and every tumble taught us something new. Here's to the memories of those days. May they forever ignite the passion and style of every skater who grew up tearing up the streets. How about making and trading your homemade music zines back in the day? Number 6, zine making. Back in the lively 90s, there was this whole do-it-yourself scene buzzing with creativity. And guess what? One of the coolest ways to show your love for music was by making and swapping homemade zines. These zines were like mini magazines packed with your thoughts, reviews, artwork, and all about your favorite bands and albums. You'd spend hours cutting and sticking, carefully putting together your zine to showcase your unique taste in music and art, as well as your political stance. Whether you were into punk, grunge, hip-hop, or alternative rock, there was a zine for every kind of music lover. Once your zine was ready, the real fun kicked in, trading with friends and other music fans. It felt like being part of an exclusive club, eagerly awaiting new zines to arrive in your mailbox. Each one offered a peek into someone else's musical universe. You'd dive into the pages, devouring album reviews, band interviews, and details about upcoming shows, soaking in every word and image. But zines weren't just about reading stuff. They were about getting involved. You'd add your articles and drawings, sharing your love for music with others who felt the same. It was a grassroots movement driven by imagination, teamwork, and a passion for music that knew no bounds. Now let's look back at karaoke nights. Number 7, karaoke night. Back in the day, when entertainment was buzzing with excitement, karaoke bars became big hits, symbolizing a shared joy and a chance to let loose. These cool spots offered a stage for people to let go of their shyness and feel like pop stars surrounded by friends. Karaoke bars weren't just places to sing, they were lively hangouts where buddies came together at twilight to sing their hearts out under the glow of neon lights. With every song, whether it was an old favorite or a new hit, folks relished their chance to be in the spotlight, even if it was just for a short while, feeling like their favorite music idols.
And no matter what I do, I feel the pain.
And then there were home karaoke machines. These little wonders brought the karaoke magic right into our living rooms. Armed with a microphone and lyrics on a screen, homes turned into instant concert venues, ringing with laughter and harmonious tunes. Whether it was a simple gathering or a full-blown house bash, these machines became treasured parts of home entertainment, bonding folks and creating memories that lasted far beyond the last song. In a time when music was everything and pop culture was king, karaoke bars and home karaoke machines were like the symbols of pure fun and freedom. They embodied the spirit of togetherness and celebration that made the 90s so unforgettable. But there were more than just karaoke nights to keep the 90s vibe going strong. Rave night parties were also totally awesome. Number 8, rave parties. Back in the late, early 1990s, something rad swept across America. Raves. These epic Friday night dance parties took over cities like San Francisco and New York City, bringing with them a whole new vibe of music. In New York City, DJ Scotto was like the pioneer of these cool underground gatherings. He threw the first ever rave at the iconic Ritz, where Studio 54 used to be. With Moby rocking the stage, it set the scene for what was to come. Then along came DJ Frankie Bones, following Scotto's lead and throwing his raves around town. These parties weren't just about music. They were like cultural explosions, drawing in bigger crowds with every beat. Out west in the Bay Area, rave night culture was on fire. From secret warehouse parties to outdoor festivals, the scene was booming, attracting all kinds of music lovers and thrill seekers. But raves weren't just about dancing. They were about stepping into a whole new world where anything could happen. Gilligan's Island on Catalina Island turned into a rave paradise. Underneath the palm trees and stars, people danced until the sun came up, completely lost in the moment. Amid the grunge and hip-hop takeover, raves offered a different kind of escape, a world pulsing with energy and possibility. They weren't just parties, they were like a movement that shaped the whole vibe of the 90s. influencing everything from music to fashion and how we saw the world. Now let's take a trip further down memory lane and remember an incredible shopping adventure. Number 9. Shopping at record stores. In the days before streaming and downloads took over, browsing through record stores was like a favorite hobby. Back then, record stores were like havens for music enthusiasts, packed with hidden treasures waiting to be found. Whether you were after the newest releases or hunting for that rare gem, stepping into a record store felt like stepping into a world of endless possibilities. But it wasn't just about the music, it was the whole experience. The sights and sounds of the record store, the thrill of flipping through stacks of albums, and the excitement of finding something unexpected. All of it added to the magic.
Of course, he spends that on fishing lures and never thinks twice about it. And I really wanted 2 more tapes.
One of the best parts of the 90s was going to album release events. These were like small parties, where fans gathered to be among the first to grab the latest albums. Whether you were eagerly awaiting your favorite band's new release or discovering up-and-coming artists, album release events were a big deal. And even though things have changed, the nostalgia of browsing through CDs and attending album release events remains a beloved memory for those who grew up in the 90s. Exploring record stores was always an adventure, but bars offered a different kind of excitement. Number 10. Trivia nights at bars. In the bustling world of the 90s, something super cool started happening at bars. Trivia nights. These nights became a big hit, mixing fun and brain-teasing questions that kept people coming back for more. Imagine walking into your favorite local bar on a bustling Friday night, hearing your friends chatting and smelling the delightful drinks being served. Now, add in the excitement of trivia night. Teams gathered around tables, getting ready for the challenge of answering tricky questions.
Atlanta, Georgia is the correct answer.
What made trivia nights awesome was that everyone could join in, whether you were a trivia whiz or just there for a good time. The topics ranged from movies to history, so there was something for everyone to enjoy. But trivia nights weren't just about winning, they were about coming together and having a blast. Teams worked together, sharing their knowledge and trying to outsmart the competition. There were laughs when answers were wrong and cheers when they got it right. Plus, trivia nights took us back to the simpler times before smartphones ruled our lives. Instead of Googling answers, we relied on our own smarts and memory skills, making the game even more exciting. As the night went on, trivia nights turned into unforgettable memories filled with laughter and friendly competition. They were a highlight of the 90s, bringing people together for a night of fun and bonding over shared experiences. It's great to see people bringing back trivia nights nowadays, but have you ever wondered what happened to street hockey? Number 11. Street hockey. Back in the day, something happened in suburban neighborhoods. Street hockey took over. As the sun went down, the streets came alive with the sound of kids and adults playing their hearts out. If you lived in a place where ice hockey was big, you'd know how much everyone loved this twist on the game. Driveways turned into mini hockey arenas, with goals popping up here and there. Kids, armed with their sticks and lots of energy, raced around, giggling and having a blast with every puck slap. Grown-ups joined in too, feeling like kids again as they played and laughed together. But street hockey was more than just a game. It was part of the neighborhood's soul. People came out of their houses to watch, cheering on their favorites like they were at a big league match. The friendships made on those asphalt rinks lasted a lifetime, bringing everyone closer together. In a time when technology was taking off, street hockey reminded everyone of the pure joy of being active and hanging out face to face. It was the heart and soul of 90s suburbia, where fun, simplicity, and community spirit mixed perfectly. All right, get ready for a trip down memory lane with this next one. It's guaranteed to stir up some serious nostalgia. Number 12. Watching sitcoms and must-see TV. Before streaming took over, gathering around the TV for must-see TV was a treasured tradition. It was a time of laughter and bonding, with inside jokes and shared memories that still linger, painting a vivid picture of 90s nostalgia. Watching favorite sitcoms like Seinfeld and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on TV was an exciting event that united friends and families. As night approached, excitement filled the air. Living rooms turned into cozy movie theaters, with bowls of popcorn ready and the remote control close by. The theme songs kicked off the fun, pulling everyone closer to the screen.
I listen to Duran Duran. I listen to Raiders of the Lost Ark. I even listen to me. And I sound good. I sound better than you.
Seinfeld brought smiles with its funny take on everyday life, while Friends let viewers join the adventures of 6 close pals in New York City. And who could forget Will Smith's hilarious antics in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Laughter filled the room as everyone enjoyed the jokes and memorable moments from these beloved shows. But it wasn't just about the shows, it was about sharing the experience. After the credits rolled, conversations buzzed about the latest twists and turns. Chilling with friends and family and watching sitcoms was awesome. But you know what else was cool? Pitching in for the environment through volunteering. Number 13, environmental volunteering. In the 90s, a growing concern for the environment spread among people, sparking a desire to take action. With a newfound understanding of environmental problems, folks joined hands to make a real difference.
I want to be able to swim at a beach, and I want to be able to come outside and breathe fresh air.
Weekends and Friday nights weren't just for lounging anymore. They became a chance to dive in and help Mother Nature. Groups and local movements came together to organize cleanup projects and tree planting ventures. They turned neglected areas and places choked with litter into lush green spots. Armed with gloves and shovels, volunteers of all ages gathered, driven by a common goal: to keep our world in good health and harmony. The impact of these efforts wasn't just about picking up trash or planting trees. They brought communities closer, filling them with pride and a sense of togetherness.
Yet the gravity of the message of Earth Day still came through. Act or die.
As garbage was cleared away and young trees took root, bonds grew stronger and a deeper love for nature blossomed. In those days, environmental volunteering stood out as a beacon of hope and action. It showed that when people came together, even the smallest actions can make a big difference in protecting our planet for generations to come.